Ezra Miller just can't seem to take a break. The Flash drops 81%. Okay, 81%. That's like one. It's not as bad as Halloween Ends, where it dropped 87%. But this is very bad for Ezra Miller's Flash movie. Also, Ezra Miller's Flash dropped all the way down to number 4. Okay, number 4. It dropped all the way down to number 4. That's how bad this movie is doing. Elemental dropped 52% from last week. Spider-Verse dropped 30% as well. Actually, they went up 954%. Rise of the Beast went down 49%. The Garbage Road Moment remake dropped 31%. And Guardians of the Galaxy dropped 23%. But the focus of today is Ezra Miller's Flash. This is supposed to be one of the highest grossing movies of the year. This is supposed to be the big movie of the year. And some people say, it's superhero fatigue. The superhero fatigue is so great that Spider-Verse is making so much money. It's so great that Guardians of the Galaxy is performing just as well as the other two movies, despite its poor opening than the last two. Oh yeah, that's such a superhero fatigue. And no, there's a fatigue of bad movies. Okay, people are sick of bad movies. Okay, and it seems that people don't want to see Ezra Miller's Flash. People don't want to see Ezra Miller as the Flash. Okay, that's what the numbers are saying. Okay, this movie dropped 81%. We can compare this to a movie like Black Widow. Okay, well, I know the fandom has ripped and teared on this movie, but the difference between this and Ezra Miller's Flash is that this movie, there was no pandemic. There was no Delta variant going around. There was no day-to-day streaming. Okay, that's even sadder. We can compare Black Widow to the Flash. Okay, as well. So this is Black Widow versus the Flash. Okay, Black Widow opened to 80 million. The Flash opened to a small mere 55 million. At this current Friday, at the second Friday, Black Widow was at $114 million, and Flash, with no Delta variant, with no day-to-day streaming, it's only at $76 million. Okay, and of course we compare this to Black Adam. We can add Black Adam to the total. We have the Black Adam up here. Okay, we can add Black Adam to the total, and this movie's doing worse than Black Adam. Okay, and Black Adam wasn't even that great of a movie. Okay, Black Adam wasn't even that great of a movie. Movie ended up making $168 million domestically. Okay, but The Flash is doing way worse than Black Adam. Okay, all three movies cost about the same. Okay, Black Widow didn't do that well internationally compared to domestically. Black Adam did way better internationally. Okay, but this movie is performing worse than both Black Widow and Black Adam. Okay, we can add in The Eternals, another failure at the box office. Okay, The Eternals, at this current moment, is still beating The Flash. It ended up making $401 million globally, which means The Flash is going to open below Black Widow. It's going to end below Black Widow globally. It's going to end below Black Adam. It's going to end below Eternals. Okay. We can add in Shang-Chi. Okay. Shang-Chi still ended up making $442 million globally. $224 million domestically. Okay. And Shang-Chi released on Labor Day, the worst weekend to open movies. Okay. You never release movies on Labor Day. You never do. Okay, but Shang-Chi did that and said, okay, we'll release it on Labor Day. Eternals is complete garbage. Black Adam, didn't do too well. And Black Widow, okay, released during the Delta variant and had day-to-day streaming. Okay, so the real loser is Ezra Miller's Flash. Okay, all movies lost money in the theaters. Okay, even Shang-Chi lost money in the theaters. Okay. No, Shang-Chi didn't lose money in the theaters. I put the budget at $135 million. Probably it's $150 million, so I must have to change the budget later. But Shang-Chi actually didn't make money in the theaters then. It needed to make like $400 million. It definitely made $42 million. But all four of these movies cost $200 million and lost money in theaters. Black Widow, if you include the Disney plus $120 million that Disney claimed and made, well, Black Widow still lost $2 million, which means Black Widow was a loss. Basically, it gained money through other means like DVD, Blu-ray, and digital streaming. So we can remove Black Widow from the total, okay, because of the pandemic, because of the Delta variant that was going around in July of 2021. Okay, we have The Flash, okay, doing way worse than the Eternals and Black Adam. Okay, doing way worse than the Eternals and Black Adam. Okay, we can also add in another very recent movie, Fast X, okay, to the comparison. This movie is doing worse than Fast X. Okay, Fast X did horrible. Okay, it's the worst performing movie in the franchise. It's still past $100 million, but it's gonna lose money in the theaters. Okay, but it's still doing way better than The Flash. Okay, this is the totals for all of the movies. Okay, at the current moment, it's doing worse than Fast X. At this current moment. It's doing worse than Eternals. It's doing worse than Black Adam. Okay. Again, with Fast X, all you have to do is tone down the budget for the next movie. And not spend too much money on the movie. Okay. It shouldn't be that difficult. Okay. But because if Fast X was a $200 million budget movie, then the movie would have made money. Okay, it was to be that simple. Okay. And yeah, The Flash is doing abysmally. No one is going to see it. Okay. And this movie is a major box office failure. Okay. This movie is a major box office failure. Okay. We haven't seen a box office movie anticipated so much and fail so hard. Okay. Black Adam had some anticipated behind it. I wanted to see it, for example. But even then, this movie is doing way worse than stuff like The Eternals and Fast X. So that means this movie might end up, basically, we can compare it to Green Lantern. Okay. No. Not the Christmas Evergreens. The Santa. We can compare this to Green Lantern. Yes, we can compare this to Green Lantern. This comparison was coming. Okay, both movies cost exactly the same. And this movie is basically doing exactly the same as Valdeir's Green Lantern. And that movie was god awful. Okay, both movies were supposed to be some of the biggest movies of the year. And both movies failed. Okay. You can put Green Lantern here as a comparison. Okay. Green Lantern did horribly. Okay. Did horribly. And again, it was against Cars 2 the next weekend after. Okay. It was against Cars 2. Okay. And Transformers Dark of the Moon. Okay. That's how bad Green Lantern did. Okay. As well. Okay. This is abysmal. Okay. This is abysmal numbers for the Flash. For Ezra Miller's Flash. And we're not even talking about adjusting for inflation. Okay. We're not even talking about adjusting the movie for inflation. Okay. If you adjust it for inflation, it makes Ezra Miller's Flash even more embarrassing. As Green Lantern is doing way better than Ezra Miller's Flash. So I think Warner Bros. Has to concede and not cast Ezra Miller as a Flash anymore. I think they're gonna have to concede after these box office numbers. They made the horrible choice of even releasing this movie. They closed us right off the movie, and that's lost $200 million right there and then. Okay, took the L. But instead, they decided to make it worse by releasing the movie, marketing the movie, advertising the movie, and losing even more money. Okay. And that's it about this video here. Goodbye.